Police say there's no need for roadside COVID checkpoints in Northland, but mana whenua are going ahead with them anyway, and they're going to start from tomorrow. Tai Tokerau is expecting an influx of Aucklanders ahead of the long weekend, and some people are nervous after a local woman got the South Africa strain from another person in MIQ, but was released after initially testing negative. And of course now there are these two additional cases that are being investigated. Well, joining us now is Far North Mayor John Carter. John, to start off with, do you support mana whenua going ahead with these checkpoints?
Good evening, Lisa, and Happy New Year to you. And the simple answer to that is yes, I do. I think there's every justification they're to be applauded for it, quite honestly. What they are doing is taking a very responsible attitude. They're not looking to turn people away. They're just saying to people, be aware. Are you taking all the steps you need to take? Are you sure that you're okay? Have you got any issues? Do you need to go and get checked? Do you need to go and get tested? And so they're just urging caution. We are, of course, looking to ensure that we have our visitors and, more important, or just as importantly, our permanent people safe. And I think they're doing a good job.
But is it actually needed? I mean, we're at alert level 1 and the police say, well, no, it's not.
Yes, well, I mean, they're entitled to a view. My view is I think we all need to be aware that we need to be sensible and approach this realistically. And we've had the one instance with the lady who's, to be congratulated on the steps that she's taken. But we all now we've been made aware that there may be another couple. We just need to be careful. We still don't know enough about this whole thing around COVID. And so, again, given that it's become part of us in the north with this lass that unfortunately contracted it, we just need to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And my view, the road checks, they're not an imposition on anybody. They're just people are just being stopped and saying, how are you feeling? Have you had a test? How are you going? Can we help you? This is what you need to do, etc. It's just a reminder, Lisa.
So what then do you make of the police response that, they're not going to help? They're not going to help, which seems to indicate that then these are illegal.
No, well, they're not illegal, but we're working with the police and things will evolve and develop, and we'll continue on working with them, with all of us. It's our community, and with which the police are a significant and positive part, and we'll continue, and I will continue, and the iwi leaders will continue to work together. So
are you trying to change their mind, John? Have you had any conversations?
Not yet, but my understanding was there was discussions and have been discussions going on, and we'll continue to have those discussions. And tomorrow, one of the things I will be doing, Lisa, is having those discussions with the appropriate people.
I mean, how many people are you expecting to be headed your way? Because obviously it's going to be a long weekend, and then Waitangi following that.
Sure. And so, I mean, it's hard to estimate, but we, normally get a good number of visitors up north for Waitangi Day for the celebrations and that sort of thing. So there will be some visitors there. And again, we just want to make sure they're not at risk, and nor do we want them to put us at risk.
Would you have supported a short lockdown then?
Not at this stage. I think that would have been premature, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with these two other cases now, because if what we're hearing is a probability, then we will have to reassess the whole situation at that stage.
Some of the feedback that we've been getting into the program is, it's pretty against these checkpoints. People saying they're not legal, it's going to get ugly, it sounds threatening. Why does this group think they know more than the science of COVID? Let's listen to the views of the experts, and the government needs to respond to this serious challenge to their authority. I mean, what do you say to those people?
So I say to those people, that, we had the one case out there. There may have been an argument along those lines, but now that we've got these other two cases pending, it just shows what care we have to take. And this will evolve and develop, and we just all need to be working together positively to make sure that we're taking care of each and every one of us. The important thing, in my view, to remember about this is it's still evolving. And so it's just a precaution. It's not an imposition. The checkpoints would merely just say you pull up, you ask some questions, are you safe, are you well enough, all that sort of stuff. Do you need the test? We'll help you, we'll give you advice, whatever we need. And it's just a positive thing that we can do for our people in our community.
Appreciate your time this evening, John. That's John Carter, who's the Far North Mayor.